travel company and having employees all over the world, how do you deal with managing from afar? Can you tell us a little bit about what leadership is like when all your employees are so spread out?
Well, it's evolved and changed over the years as we've grown, and it's been a bigger and bigger challenge for me personally, but I mean ultimately it boils down to the people you surround yourself with, attracting the best talent, having the best leaders, and creating more leaders, and creating an environment and a culture that fosters and nurtures that. But at the same time, building a business model that's purpose-driven and guided by core values that are give us a purpose and give all of our employees around the world a purpose, and as long as I live them as well. The leadership side kind of comes as I grow. It was one of the biggest challenges until we kind of took all of our values and distilled what it was, why we existed as a company, and make sure everyone understood it, and it gave people a clear path on what it means to work for the company and how special it is when anyone touches our brand and we promise to change their lives.
Yeah, and touching more on this point of values, which I know are so core and integral to the way G Adventures works and works with people all over the world, what leadership trait would you say that you most admire or most look for in the leaders that manage your people all over the world?
Oh, well, we like smart people, first of all. Smart really counts for a lot, but people who are free-thinking, innovative thinking, global thinkers. But I think at the heart of what I like personally is people that are mentally tough, and that, because we're in a very competitive space, and I like people that are tough and can, the people you want to go to battle with, and people that understand the importance of excellence. We demand excellence from all of our people globally to be, part of what we do, and it takes a certain type of person that embraces change and innovation in a way that's part of their personality, because it's not for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Looking back at the success that G Adventures has had so far, if there's an accomplishment that you're most proud of when you look back at what you've achieved?
I think most of the stuff we do with our foundation I'm pretty proud of, like the work that we do with like on the ground, whether it's getting involved with the earthquake in Haiti, or recently how we were able to raise $50,000 in less than 24 hours to build water stations in Africa. These kind of projects truly do change people's lives. It actually saves people's lives. And those have to be the proudest moments for me as a company. I mean, we've got a lot of awards for our business model, and it's great when other people are recognized for whether it's our innovation or our best places to work. But I mean, truly the proudest moments have to be when we engage our customers and they trust our brand and trust us enough to give money for very specific causes that we put out there to them, and we're able to have massive impact on people's lives. I mean, I can't imagine anything that could make anyone, that has to be the proudest moment.
And obviously the people that take your tours feel the same way. They get involved, you reach out to them and they want to help, but probably places that they visited a lot of times. I'm wondering, you talked a little bit about your plans for growth for G Adventures and how you plan to double the business size in the next 3 years, and that seems stunning. When you look to the future, can you talk about that growth and what you hope to achieve both on the business side and also on the sort of more cultural, philanthropic side that G Adventures is so good at?
Well, I believe that as we grow, we're able to do more great stuff. I mean, our company has done extraordinary things, and the people within our company has made it easy for me to lead the company into in this direction. And as we grow, I mean, our motivation for growing is to be able to do extraordinary things, like whether it's a business model that's never existed or a culture that's never been seen in a company in Canada before, or engaging our customers, beyond just the product or travel. All of those things are, part of exciting part of our growth. And I mean, there's having a purpose on why we want to grow is just as important about how we communicate to our customers about why we exist and why people should travel with us. And if you don't travel with us, travel like us. And so there's a greater vision to all of that, and on getting people to truly understand what sustainability means when it comes to the idea of their holiday time.
And do you think that helps people be happier? I know happiness is a big part of your culture. Do you think that when people come back from those kind of trips, the happiness that they felt on the trip is more meaningful?
Yeah, I think that people go with all kinds of expectations, and we're trying to create a very consistent experience, but we're still a niche product when it's all said and done in the travel industry. And when I read forums and things that people write, they always think, I always hear from travelers, I just booked my first GAP adventure to India, my first G adventure to India. I'm so nervous. I mean, other travel companies don't have to deal with that when they're talking about booking a cruise or a Dominican Republic holiday. People just book it and go.
Okay.
But for us, there's something unknown and exciting, and I'm trying to alleviate that and let people know that what we offer is enriching, life-changing experiences. But it's nothing to be nervous or afraid to do, and that's kind of our next challenge and has become more and more into the mainstream.